I'm gonna be performing the brake test interior of the bus. So the first thing you gotta do, you gotta make sure your seatbelt is on.
Right.
So your seatbelt is on. You check your meters. Your meters are set. You set your meters the way you know that is best for you. That you'll be able to see behind on the side all the blind areas and the danger zones. When you say that your meters are set, seatbelts adjusted, then you open the key right here.
Mm-hmm.
Open the key, you put on the service brake. Wait for the ABS light to go out. After your ABS light go out, you pull on the parking brake. You want to make sure that bus's parking brake is set. Your transmission is in neutral. Now you crank the engine. Your engine start. The first test that you're going to be doing is your parking brake test. This is a parking brake right here.
Right.
So what you're going to do, you're going to be pulling against it.
Right.
You're going to put the transmission in drive. See that? It's on drive.
Right.
You accelerate to 1500 RPM for 10 seconds. And that way you'll know if the bus would not pull forward.
Right.
I mean the parking brake is good. So I'm going to accelerate from 10 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You say the parking brake passed because the bus did not move. Now I'm going to perform my service brake test. This is my service brake. There's a second pedal, accelerator, and the service brake. What I'm going to do, my transmission is already in drive, 5-1. So I'm going to release the parking brake and I'm going to drive 5 miles an hour and I'll apply the service brake smoothly. The bus should stop smoothly, should not pull to the left to the right. So I'm going to drive 5 miles an hour, stop smoothly. So you say bus stop smoothly, did not pull to the left and to the right. So service brake pass. Now the next test that you're going to do is you're going to put your transmission in neutral. You put your transmission in neutral and you're going to turn the engine off. And what's going to happen, since the brake is not applied,
Right.
you're going to have an alarm here telling you that your parking set, the parking brake is not set. So I'm going to turn it off and see that it says parking brake is not set. See that? So first thing you're going to do, you open the key again to on without starting the engine. Wait for the ABS light to go off. And now you're going to say, I'm going to perform my lap test. Leaks, alarm, button. So the button is the parking brake.
Right.
So the leaks, what you're going to do, you're going to check the gauge right here. You got to make sure you start with at least 100. And you're going to press on the service brake for 1 minute. You say, I should not lose no more than 3 psi in 1 minute. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4 till you get to 1 minute. And you look at the gauge and you say, I did not lose no more than 3 psi in 1 minute. You say, my leak test passed. Now the second test that you're going to be doing is the alarm test. Alarm test, you're going to be looking at your gauge right here, and you're going to wait. You're going to be looking at it. And the alarm test, you're going to fan your service brake until you get to 65 or 60. And you will see right here on the dash a red light saying brake air. Plus you're going to hear the audio.
Right.
So you're going to pump your brake. I'm pumping the brake right here.
Hold on, let me answer this. Hello? Hello?
I got the alarm
Yeah.
right here and the sound.
Alright.
Alarm test passed.
Yeah.
You say the alarm, you got the alarm right here and you have the audio.
Right.
So the next test and the last test, you're going to be doing fanning the brake until you get to 40 or 10 psi. And this parking brake is going to pop up.
Right.
So you're going to pump till you get to 40. parking brake just pop up. So after that, brake test pass, you're gonna start the engine again. So you start the engine and the brake test is completed. So that's what you do on the brake test. So then you build the air. You're gonna build your air. Okay, you go to the back door, checking for trip hazards. After you say first seat, top, bottom leg, all secure, no crack, broken, or missing, and then you say, I check all the seats the same way. You check the floor, make sure there's no trip hazard. Now you go to the back door, and you're gonna open the back door. Alarm sound, properly labeled. You got the illegal sticker. No illegal sticker, and it's properly labeled. And then you're gonna say, I'll do the side door the same way. So as you look in here, you got the window, emergency window. You're gonna pull on the handle, push the window out, the alarm will sound. This alarm won't sound, but the alarm will sound, close it, and you say, emergency window is properly labeled, no illegal sticker. I will do all the windows the same way. Now when you get over here, you have the hatch. You see this here that says to exit without doing it actually, literally. You're gonna say just verbally, I'm gonna turn to exit, I'm gonna push up, and the alarm should sound. I'm gonna close it back up and then latch it back again. Now I'm gonna push it to check my strobe light. And then you're gonna say my strobe light is working properly. And then you close it back up. After you walk, I will check the other hatch the same way. So what you do, the inside here of the bus, you already told him that you will check the hatch, the second hatch the same way. You're gonna be looking forward to this area here. This is for the first aid, and the body fluid and fuses are located. You ask the DOT, would you like me to check? He will say probably no, so you don't have to open it. So the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna go to your seat. The seat here, you say top, the bottom and the legs, all are secure, no crack, broken or missing, and there's no tear, nothing damaged. And then you're gonna sit down. And what you're gonna do, the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna grab your seat belt and retract it. You're gonna retract the seat belt, and you're gonna say, the seat belt is secure, no crack, broken or missing, it's not frayed, there's no damage, and the buckle locked safely. So then after that, what you're gonna be looking at the front of the bus. You got your windshield, you got your seal, you got your dash. I bundle everything up. My student meters right here. So I say all of them are secure, no crack, broken or missing. The seal is not leaking. The dash is clear from foreign object, and no illegal sticker. So then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go here to the panel here. You got all these switches that you gotta identify. Right. So first one, you say strobe light already checked it, indicator light. You got interior lights working, indicator light. Fan number 1 works low and high. Fan number 2 works low and high. You have the emergency switch right here. When you turn that on, the stop sign is open and the cross arm. See that? It's open, and the stop sign on the side is flashing. So what you do, and you say, I got an indicator light red. So what you want to do is you're going to go to the next switch, and you're going to cancel that cross arm switch right there. Use that one. So now you turn everything off. So the next one is going to be your amber, A-way light system. So you press your amber right here. Then you got an indicator light yellow flashing here. Okay, I got an indicator light flashing yellow. So you're gonna do one click on the door switch, and your cross arm is gonna come out, and your stop arm is gonna come. The stop sign is gonna come out. So what you wanna do is you're gonna turn the switch up one click, and the door will open freely. And you close it once, and then you do one more click, and you shut everything off. So the stop sign cancels and the cross arm. So the next switch that you have is the noise switch. I already got the fan activated. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press on the switch and work it properly. So you got a hazard here, the triangle black switch over here, you hit it, and then you say, I got indicator light on the dash. So you turn it back off, and then you got another hazard here behind. You hit it, press out, and you say indicator light on the dash. You turn it back off, then you got over here a defrost switch. So you go low, medium, and high, working properly. Then you got the pump switch right here, indicator light, heater number 1, low and high, working properly. Heater number 2, working properly. Heater number 3, low and high, working properly. And heater number 4, low and high, working properly. So you go down here, and you're gonna see the meter dials right here.
Right.
Driver's side, passenger side. They already been adjusted for me. So you gotta say, this here switch here is a meter heater. You turn it on and off. Meter heater, indicator light.
Okay.
So when you do that, you already cover the whole left side of the panel. Then you want to go to the air gauge. Let me see if I can expand this here. The air switch is right here. It's got one gauge, 2 tanks indicated by the green and the red arrow. The compressor activates at 90, and it bleeds to 120, 125 psi. So you don't have to mention anything about that. Right here, the transmission. This is a 4-part switch. If I move it to the left, that's accessories.
Right.
If I turn it to the middle, it's off. If I turn it to the right, one click, that is on. And if you hit it one more click to the right, that's when you start the engine. So that 4-part switch, this switch right here. So you already test your parking brake because you did your brake trace.
Right.
So what you do, you go right here, and you have 3 digital. You have the voltage, and the range is 12 to 16. What happened at 12? The engine won't start, it will stall. And if you go beyond 16, it can cause overcharging, it can cause electrical fire or short. You have the engine temperature, the range is 180 to 210. If it goes above 210 to 212, the fans will activate. And if you keep on going higher, the engine is going to overheat. So you got the oil pressure. All you have to say is it's working properly. Right now it's a 19. The range, as a normal range, is 5 to 20. High range, when the engine is accelerated, is 35 to 75. So after you completed this, the last thing you got to do right here, or not the last thing, but the next thing you're going to do is you have the headlight switch right here. On and on. Then you go to your high beams, which is going to be a blue light in the dash. Right turn, indicator light. Left turn, indicator light. When you conclude with that, you want to go down here. You got the wiper switch. You turn it to the right, you got the wipers activated and delayed. You hit it one more time, and they go, and one more time high. If you push in the switch, you get the fluid coming out. Turn it back off, and the last thing you gotta do practically is you're gonna talk about the wheel. Your wheel is 20-inch. 20-inch wheel should not have no more than 2 inches of plate. And you conclude the test with the tapping of the horn, working properly. And that is the interior of the bus. Now the next test it's gonna be, you're gonna be telling the DOT or the third-party examiner to go out and check your external lights. So I'm gonna conclude this part of the test here, and I'm gonna start doing the test.